All right, in today's video, we're going to take a look at, is there going to be a pattern change across the country, especially the East Coast, and more specifically the Southeast, as we head into later this month. I am Carolina Weather Authority Mike Griffith, and alongside me is Jesse Sacker on the page. He's not here literally in person right now. But let's dive right into it. So, the 6 to 10 day outlook into the 23rd or so, the CPC or Climate Prediction Center still has us much above average here in the eastern part of the United States. I mean, it's going to be literally like pretty warm compared to normal. It's going to feel like winter at times, especially this weekend right now. It's cold outside. And we're going to be only around normal or so for the rest of this weekend, but then we're going to quickly rebound by Monday or Tuesday, and then by Thursday next week, much of eastern North Carolina is looking like it's going to be much above average, and the chances for above average temperatures, especially at the beaches, are going to be pretty incredible for mid to late January in the next 6 to 10 days or so. Stretches all the way down to Florida, all the way up to Maine, and encompasses much of the eastern part of the United States. So it's going to continue to be very mild across the eastern part of the country into the 23rd or so. And then even into the 27th, it looks like there could be a little bit of a change closer to normal towards the end of the month, but even that's not guaranteed. It looks like the warmth just wants to hang on here in the eastern part of the United States, especially the Northeast. They're going to continue to be much above normal. Central Park, New York, they've only had a trace of snow since New Year's, I believe. And it's kind of a record snow drought up there for them right now. And of course, all the ski areas up here are suffering from this snow drought that we're having right now. And it's looking like it's going to persist into the 27th. This doesn't mean we can't get snowstorms with little disturbances or whatnot just because it's warm overall, but it's not looking good in the pattern overall for much of the East Coast as we head into later this month on the 27th. Again, there could be some kind of reprieve from the warmth. We could get some normal air in across Tennessee. The chances across the Midwest are going to be pretty decent for normal January temperatures into the 27th or so. But again, it looks like it's trying to hang on here in the east. Let's take a look at the overall precip trends. So it's expected to remain wet here across the Carolinas and the East Coast. There's going to be a lot of storm systems that come across from California or even down this way, and it's looking like it's going to keep us wet here in the east, along the East Coast and the Carolinas. So it's going to be warm and wet. It's going to be a lot of consistent rain as we head into later this month, and it looks like it's still going to be damp overall, even into the 27th, with possibly maybe a quick reprieve from the cold. Or from the warmth, excuse me. So now let's take a look at the forecast trend overall here from the GFS model. As we can see, this storm system that was with us yesterday has pulled offshore. This low area of low pressure, this wave just offshore, has helped cause some snow flurries in the backside of it from Raleigh and points south. As the night progressed last night, it was Friday night into Saturday. So if you saw any snowflakes in your area, make sure to comment below in this video. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be notified whenever you have whenever we put out a video, you'll be notified. So there goes that storm system, that secondary wave that developed. So it's going to be a cold high pressure system behind that system as it moves away. So it's going to be a cold Sunday morning, Saturday night into Sunday morning due to that high pressure system right there. And then it's going to be quiet for a while with high pressure and charge, basically. It's going to be a cold Sunday, but then like Sunday night into Monday, especially Tuesday, it's going to start warming up again, especially with southeasterly or southwesterly flow back into the region here. You can see the storm system over the Midwest starts to take shape. There could be some decent thunderstorms here along the front side of it into Illinois and into Indiana and all that, but it looks like it's going to be too warm for snow. Out in California, it looks like there's still going to be a barrage of low pressure systems that keep crashing into the coast out there. So the next chance of rain for our area in the Carolinas looks like it's going to be around Tuesday or so, as we mentioned in a previous article. Yeah, make sure you head over to our website, CarolinaWXAuthority.com. It's our website, and it's got the local forecast on there and all kinds of other goodies and articles. So make sure you head over there and visit our site also. And our next shot of rain looks like it's going to be from a passing cold front that comes through on Tuesday. Severe looks to be limited, but it's not out of the question. But the rain will return once again on late Monday into early Tuesday. Again, it's not really sure how much severe is going to be associated with this system or not. Looks like another system tries to get going out there in the Four Corners and pushes east as we head into Wednesday of next week. Could be some snow out there on the northern side of this system out there in Kansas and in Colorado. This could be a little bit of a snowstorm out there. We'll have to see about that. Here comes some more thunderstorms in a batch of rain. This could be severe also. It could be an early start to a severe season, especially if it doesn't get and stay cold, which it does not look like it's going to do. And this is Thursday, the 19th, as we head into later next week. And here comes what it could be as a signal of another decent low pressure system swinging into the east. It looks like there could be some snow in the backside of this thing into Illinois and Iowa and the Midwest as the low pressure tracks that way. But the front with the severe storms looks like it could be in our area as we head into Thursday of the 19th of next week. So it's like almost a week out, but it looks like there could be another severe setup here across the southeast again. And hopefully it's not going to be more Alabama tornadoes. But it looks like they're going to have to kind of watch again, especially from there up into Tennessee, right through here. Northeast looks like it starts to get some more rain. No snow for those folks up there, so sorry about that. It's looking like the snow drought's going to continue. There might be some lake effect streamers behind that system as it exits on Friday and Saturday of next week. And then it's going to be, looks like it's going to be close to normal, maybe slightly above for much of the East Coast. It's still going to remain very mild. And then here we go again. Here comes another weather maker across the south as we head into next weekend, the 21st. So that's 7 days from now. This is next Sunday. And it looks like more moisture gets started there and more rain and possibly a coastal low, bringing more scattered showers and thunderstorms across the southeast as we head into the 22nd or so. And then more rain. It looks like a wet weekend next weekend with a possible cutter up the Appalachians. At this point, it's really too hard to tell this far in advance what's happening. But this could be the next winter storm for the Ohio Valley. But it's really marginal at this point with all the warm air. It's looking like we just get like maybe mild at best behind these systems. And then not really, overly too frigid cold. Nothing at all like we saw around Christmas. This is all just like cold air come wrapping in behind the low pressure systems. Let's take a look at the Euro, the high resolution Euro, as we head into later next week. Well, here we go again. The Euro also thinks that there's going to be rain on Tuesday. That's going to be our next batch of rain right there. Pretty good agreement with that for Tuesday being our rain here in the east and the southeast. And then it looks like it's going to clear out. More rain comes in behind that system as we head into Thursday. And then it looks like the next system is going to be on the tail of this one as we head into next weekend. And it's looking like a wet weekend overall next weekend, according to the Euro also. But really only just marginally cold behind these systems as they cut up to the Northeast or up into the Ohio Valley, and there's no signs of any coastal lows or anything like that soon. Let's take a look at the overall pressure patterns and seeing if we can get like some type of normal air mass in here by the end of the month. So here is our current bowling ball over the southeast. This is what is the upper low that is finally moved in, and it's brought us our snow flurries and much of our mountain snow streamers across the mountains, North Carolina and eastern North Carolina, Raleigh, with the snow flurries, as it was yesterday evening that this system moved through, and it's now out the shore. That upper level disturbance is gone. A huge ridge takes over eastern Canada and really kind of blocks anything from going up that way as far as cold air. All the air right here is coming in from the Pacific. So this is ocean air. It's no wonder that like we've been so mild. Whenever the Pacific is active, the jet stream coming in off the Pacific, it's going to be hard to get any type of cold air down here in our area. And that looks like, to be the trend for quite some time. So it looks like ridging takes over in the eastern part of the United States, especially our area, into the Monday, and then this is why things are going to quickly warm up because this little southeast ridge starts to get going and really wants to just kind of sit there. Here comes a bowling ball across the plains as we head into Thursday, and that's what I was saying. That could be a severe setup, especially in this area right in here. So this wintertime severe trend is actually becoming real. Absolutely huge ridge over the Hudson Bay in Canada, and that ridge extends all the way down across the Northeast, all the way into the Atlantic, keeping any type of major winter storms at bay and not in that area. The Southeast Ridge looks to continue as we head into the 21st or so. Looks like there could be a little bit of storminess here, and maybe not quite so maybe not quite so warm around the 22nd or so. Looks like maybe just like a possible a quick cool down to normal at times. Maybe not like really overall too cold, but not too warm. And then as we head into later this month, it looks like the ridge is taking over again. This is the GEFS ensembles. The eastern ridge is taking over once again, but it's looking like all the air, the coldest air and the storminess is going to remain over the Pacific Northwest and much of the west part of the country as that southeast ridge hangs on. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any type of sustained cold or snow threat for us, at least through the 27th. But we were seeing signs about on the Euro weeklies of the first or second week of February actually turning cold. But we'll have to see about that. That's really the flip of a coin right now. That's 50-50 chance as the southeast ridge holds on right here. It looks like we're the only part of the country that tries to stay warm and dry, while the rest of the whole Canada and the western part of the United States gets all of the snow and most of the cold. But things might change on the Euro weeklies as we head into the middle of February or the beginning of February, like first and second week of February. It's a short month, so it doesn't take much to get into the middle of February. And then after that, if it stays warm, this could be a highly unusual winter if we do not get any type of snow here in Charlotte, because there's always been a trace recorded at the airport every winter so far. But this, I'm not sure what happened last night with the Charlotte Douglas Airport, but if things don't like start shaking up, this could be a highly unusual winter with just, maybe not even a trace at Charlotte Douglas either the whole entire month of February also, especially if the first half doesn't get cold. We'll see. That's where we stand right now with the current and the long range. This is Carolina Weather Authority. Please make sure that you click subscribe to this channel and also like this video, give us a thumbs up, and we thank you for watching. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend.